Hola y buenos días. Soy el señor Morris. Soy el maestro de español. ¿Cómo están? ¿Están bien? Espero que sí. Today, we'll review the things that we've been talking about in this unit and then start to talk about plants that we eat. Did you think of some of those? I hope so. Pero primero vamos a cantar nuestra canción de saludos. Canten conmigo. Buenos días, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Very well, I thank you. Very well, I thank you. And you. And you. All right, good job. You guys are getting very good at singing that song. And it's probably because we've gone over it so many times. Boy, you know, singing it always makes me hungry. You know, and when I get hungry, I'd like to eat things that come from plants. So I'm hungry. What? You mean we shouldn't eat plants like this? Of course, you're right. It doesn't taste very good, and besides, it might be dangerous. Yeah. Estas son plantas que no se comen. Que no se comen. These are plants that we don't eat, right? You wouldn't eat a plant like this. But I have some other things here with me. Things that we get from plants. Let's see. Estas son frutas. Estas son frutas. Yeah. Las frutas son partes de la planta que sí se comen. Remember I said the other plant que no se comen, that you do not eat? And this is que sí se comen. Yes, we eat these plants. Estas son las frutas y estas verduras. Verduras. Las verduras son partes de la planta que sí se comen. You remember that? Que sí se comen. Yes, you will eat these. And you probably know that it's very important to eat these foods every day, right? I bet you've heard about that. Well, I tell you what, let's go ahead and look at what some of these foods that I've just shown you are called in Spanish. And as we're doing that, let's go ahead and review some of the colors as we go. I'm going to start off with this one. Esta es la manzana. La manzana. ¿Qué color es? La manzana es roja. Es roja. Do you remember that? Yeah. Y esta fruta. Esta es la naranja. Can you guys say that? La naranja. La naranja. ¿Y qué color es? What color is it? La naranja es anaranjada. Anaranjada. So you see how the fruit and the color sound almost the same. Naranja, anaranjada. And this one here. Yeah. This is el plátano. Can you say that? El plátano. Right. ¿Y qué color es el plátano? ¿Qué color es? Do you remember your colors? El plátano es amarillo. Amarillo. Amarillo is yellow. All right. Let's look over here. These things, estas son las verduras. Las verduras, huh? Well, this one. What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? This is la zanahoria. Can you say that? La zanahoria. La zanahoria. ¿Y qué color es? ¿Qué color es? La zanahoria es anaranjada. Anaranjada. It's orange, just like the fruit called the naranja, huh? Let's see, how about this? Oh, yeah. This, do you know what this is? Yeah. Well, this is lettuce, y en español es la lechuga. La lechuga. ¿Y qué color es la lechuga? ¿Qué color es? What color is this? Did you remember? La lechuga es verde. Es verde. La lechuga es verde. Muy bien. And I think I've got one more down here. Ah, here we go. Do you remember what this is called? We talked about not confusing this with another word. Do you remember? This is la papa. La papa. Can you say that? La papa. And do you remember what word we said don't get this confused with? Don't call this potato your father. Your father is el papa. El papa. And this is la papa. La papa. ¿Qué color es la papa? ¿Qué color es? Do you remember? La papa es café. La papa es café. Color café. That's right. Well, did you guys remember all of your colors in Spanish? Did you remember those? Well, I tell you what, let's go ahead and sing our color song right now to review the colors. This one's pretty good. It's a good way to learn. I know my students here and my children like this song. And it's a good way to learn. Canten conmigo. Red is rojo, green is verde, blue azul, negro black, yellow amarillo, purple is morado, blanco white, brown café. Red is rojo, green is verde, blue azul, negro black, yellow amarillo, orange anaranjado, blanco white, brown café. Muy bien, muy bien. Well, remember, you guys keep practicing that so that you'll be able to do those. And using frutas y verduras is a good way to review our colors, but we can also use them to review our numbers in Spanish. Let me show you. Okay. ¿Cuántas frutas tengo? ¿Cuántas frutas tengo? Well, let's count. Una, dos, tres. So you can count them up. Una, dos, tres. ¿Cuántas verduras tengo? Let's see. ¿Cuántas verduras tengo? You guys go ahead and see if you can count them first. Did you count up? Una, dos, tres. So you can review them by counting, or you can say, ¿cuántas verduras y frutas tengo? You can do addition and say, ¿cuántas frutas y verduras tengo? 3 y 3 son. 3 y 3 son. See if you can figure that one out. Muy bien. Ahora vamos a ver la hoja de actividades. Now, did you notice that the word for a sheet of paper and a leaf is the same in Spanish? Hoja, hoja de actividades, activity sheet, and hoja from a plant. If you think about it, they're kind of the same, you know, they're both flat. Yeah. So if you know one, now you know them both in Spanish. Hoja. All right. Let's go ahead and look at our activity sheet. Start off by putting your name up at the top. Y voy a escribir mi nombre. Me llamo Roberto. Roberto. Okay. Now, it says duplicate for individual or group use. So if teachers, if you want to do this on an overhead and do it in the classroom, that might work. Okay. Then it says, look at the illustrations to determine the pattern. Draw the pattern, draw the picture that continues the pattern, write its Spanish name on the line. Okay. Well, let's look at this first one. Let's see, we have plátano, flor. Plátano. What do you think is going to come next? Plátano, flor. Plátano. Well, I think you got it. Flor. So what I'd like you to do is to draw a picture. And you guys can probably draw pretty good. Yeah. La flor. There. And then write the word underneath it. Flor. Flor. Now, let's see our pattern here. Plátano, flor. Plátano, flor. What's going to come next? Let's see. Plátano, flor. Plátano, flor. Ah, I think I got it. I think plátano. So I'm going to see if I can draw a picture of a plátano over here. Let's see, got that. Got the little peel thing coming down there like that. Let's see. There you go. Like you say, guys, I'm not real good. I bet you guys can do a good job of drawing. But it doesn't really matter as long as you can understand what you're doing here. And let me see, I'm going to put some lines kind of like your own heads there. There. Well, it looks kind of like a ear of corn, but that's okay. And let's write the word there. Plátano. Plátano. There you go. Let's look at the second one here. Flor, flor, manzana. Flor. What do you think is going to be there? Let's look at the pattern again. Flor, flor, manzana. Flor. What do you think? Flor. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my flor again. I'm getting pretty good at this guy. And you know what? After I finish this, I can come back if I want to, and I can color these in any color I want them to be. Now remember, I'm going to write the word down here again. Flor. So does that make sense? Flor, flor, manzana. Flor, flor. If we were going to do another one, what do you think it would be? Manzana. Let's look down here. Frutas, what? Frutas, verduras. Frutas. Any guesses? Frutas, blank. Frutas, verduras. Frutas. What do you guys think it is? Do you have any guesses? Well, I would guess that it's going to be verduras. I'm going to draw my papa, not my father, but my potato right there. Here's my Here's my carrot, my zanahoria. And there's my lechuga. And then I write verduras. Now there's one more here at the bottom. It goes zanahoria, lechuga. Zanahoria, blank, blank. Can you figure out what the last two are going to be on that one? Zanahoria, lechuga, zanahoria. See if you can figure those out and complete that activity sheet. Ahora vamos a repasar con estos videos. Pongan atención y repitan todos.
La planta.
¿Cuáles son las partes de la planta? La raíz, el tallo, la hoja, el pétalo, la flor. ¿Qué necesita la planta para crecer? El sol, el agua o la lluvia, la tierra, el aire.
Hey, you know, working with patterns like that is something that's fun. It develops your thinking skills. Maybe you guys can develop some of your own patterns in your classroom. Maybe you can even use some of the ideas from what we're talking about with las plantas. Okay? See if you can come up with some patterns and see if your friends can guess what the patterns are. It's good for you and your friends to help develop those thinking things. Now, we've covered many things today, pero es hora de la despedida. Next lesson, we're going to take a look at some plants that are used to make teas, which are often used as medicine in many Spanish-speaking countries. Did you know that? That instead of taking aspirin or medicine like that, the people in many places make medicines out of herbs and plants. I tell you what, you might want to ask members of your family if they know of any herbs or plants used for medicine. And it might be something simple like mint tea or manzanilla tea, okay? Or something more complicated even. You might be surprised what they'll say. Ahora tenemos que despedirnos. Vamos a cantar la canción de despedida. Let's go ahead and sing our closing song. Canten conmigo. Adiós, queridos amigos, que les vaya muy, muy bien. Adiós, queridos amigos, y cuídense también. Good job. You guys remember to keep practicing. Finish up those activity sheets. Show them to your teacher. See how well you can do them. You might want to color them if you've got time. Go over the parts of the plant and what a plant needs to live again to keep those fresh in your mind. Okay? And we'll see you next class. How's your experiment coming? Keep an eye on it for me. Until we see each other again, adios.